Look at the magnitude of the drama. The world's biggest YouTuber has been exposed, my friends. This isn't just a clickbait title or something I'm saying to draw you into the video. This really happened. MrBeast, who everyone knows, has been exposed with an hour-long video. The guy has a chocolate brand, he's the king of YouTube, and I think he even had like a burger brand. He constantly holds giveaways, gives money to people, and has an amazing team. When you look at it, there was no reason to hate this guy. But recently, MrBeast has fallen from grace, and he has nothing left that can restore his trust. Something happened so serious that YouTube shadow banned the hour-long expose video about MrBeast. You can't access the video right now, and if you search for the same titled expose video on YouTube, it doesn't show up. That's because MrBeast is extremely valuable to YouTube, and YouTube makes a lot of money from MrBeast. Naturally, they don't want to sacrifice their golden goose. But MrBeast is really at a point of no return. So what happened? Maybe many of you are somewhat familiar with the issue, but I'll still give a brief summary and talk generally about the MrBeast expose. MrBeast has a guy named Chris on his team, okay? This Chris is one of MrBeast's closest friends. They even live together, and he's constantly seen in the videos. This guy was once the subject of a major backlash, and the reason was his gender transition, after which he became a trans individual. But this guy actually had a very dark past because he was a known file, and the allegations are not minor ones. There are plenty of tweets and exposés related to the issue. For example, let me give you one example. There's an anime character called Loli, which is an underage character, and this guy tweeted about his sexual attraction to this character. And there's more. There are accounts that make sexual edits of animated characters like these, which are all underage, like 14 years old or younger. These accounts make sexually suggestive edits of these characters, and this Chris guy constantly favorites and comments on them, saying things like, "I got aroused by this," or "I got aroused by that" on Twitter. And this is visible to everyone publicly. But the real explosion doesn't happen because of this. What really sets things off is that screenshots of him messaging a follower who was 13 years old at the time get exposed. Of course, with the explosion of this incident, people start going after MrBeast. They ask him, "Did you know about this?" The content of the messages is already understood. The guy is clearly a predator. Now, people are rightly reacting to MrBeast because if his closest friend is doing something like this, and he knows about it and keeps quiet, then MrBeast is guilty as well. MrBeast responds with a tweet saying that investigators are looking into the matter and that Chris has been removed from the team, and so on. But of course, things don't end there. One of MrBeast's former team members tweets that Jimmy, MrBeast, knew everything. And it really seems like MrBeast knew everything because in one of their videos, a visual featuring the animated characters Chris was into appears in the background, and MrBeast looks at it. So there's no way he couldn't have known about it, my friends. The main drama kicks off after the release of that hour-long video, which contains not only the events I've just described, but much more. YouTube's censorship of the video is actually a very clear indication of the truth. Because first of all, the video claims that MrBeast's videos are fake, not just the CGI effects used in them, which I'm okay with to some extent because it's a show and I don't expect everything to be realistic. For example, they might manipulate time to make things more exciting, like making it seem like someone has 5 seconds left when they actually have 15. These are things that happen on TV too, and I don't really care about them. But does it cast a shadow over the authenticity of a YouTuber? Of course it does, and it's a bad thing. The guy who made the hour-long video, by the way, is a former employee of MrBeast. When you have such a big team, of course, there can be problematic people within it. Initially, I thought the pedophilia stuff had nothing to do with MrBeast and that people were blowing it out of proportion. But after learning the details, I found out that MrBeast, Jimmy, knew about this and stayed silent. Worse yet, the fake videos, rigged giveaways, and encouraging gambling among children are just the icing on the cake. YouTube's censorship of the video gives us a very clear indication of the truth, but I think YouTube's actions in this matter are completely amateurish. Yes, they might want to protect MrBeast, but people already know about these issues. On Twitter, everyone is mocking MrBeast and criticizing him harshly, with tweets getting 180 to 200 million views. Censoring the expose video won't change anything because people will find a way to download and share the video again, and you can't stop that. Look, I'm talking about it, and other channels will too, and the story will continue to spread. Mr. Beast needs to sit down and address all these issues, and it can't just be an apology because if he apologizes, he'll be admitting to everything. But the things Mr. Beast has done aren't just a one-off mistake that can be resolved with a single video. For instance, Logan Paul did something really stupid. Those who know about it will remember what he did in a forest in Japan. He apologized because he had no other choice. Mr. Beast needs to make a 2-hour explanation video or something because nothing less will suffice. YouTube will also suffer a lot from this. Maybe they'll shadow ban my video too. That's very likely. But I want to talk about this because it's an unbelievably big drama. The thing that caught my attention the most about these issues is the gambling angle. Because this guy was constantly doing things to promote gambling. And kids are watching this. He's constantly giving them false hope that they can win this or that if they subscribe. Mr. Beast used to do stupid things just to gain subscribers, like saying someone's name 10 million times. When I saw those videos, I thought, okay, maybe they have permission for this, but still, thousands of kids are watching and it shouldn't be done. But it turns out the whole thing was illegal anyway, and he wasn't even sending the prizes to the winners. YouTube's rules are very clear about prohibiting anything related to gambling. So is there a double standard? As I watched the expose video, it all became clear. Not everyone is as clean-cut as they seem, and Mr. Beast's dark side has finally come to light. I don't know what will happen next with the shadow ban video. It will probably spread even more. YouTube can't ban everyone. It's become a global drama now. I don't know how or if Mr. Beast will respond, but we'll see. Personally, I don't expect him to say anything. That's the situation, folks. It's a very interesting and unexpected drama. Thank you for listening. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the matter. Take care and goodbye for now.